Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Blake Snell will be on the mound for the series. opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
In is Joey Votto now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Strange Gordon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. But back out there for this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 0 for 8. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Now at the plate is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder.
He's set. Here it comes.
Tommy Pham.
0-1. Here it comes. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll. Offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Up next is Fernandez. Tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nothing in the San Diego first. Will go to the... Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Farmer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Aristides Aquino is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is there. 2 down. At the plate now is Donnie Bell. First delivery to him. And he lays off there. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Nola is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So here's Will Myers. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 5. Now the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's good. I got 2-1 again.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Home run number 9 on the year. Bust out in front, 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. And he misses with it, 1-1. And the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that brings up Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nola at second with 2 down. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler Naquin is retired to start the third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. D. Strange Gordon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Reds 0. Now to the plate, Brian O'Grady. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza. Line.
The designated hitter, Brian O'Grady.
And now the first pitch. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The 0-2 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next up, Tommy Pham flew out in his only at-bat so far. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pham, 33 years old. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Pham leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Grounded to third. Machado has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Kyle Farmer. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throwing to second.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now back.
Here's Will Myers. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on the way as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Machado, the runner at second with one away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping in next, Austin Nola, runner in scoring position with Sugan. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
Here's the first pitch. Aristides Aquino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Donnie Bell. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is there. 2 down. Next, it'll be Tyler Naquin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
On the ground to the left side. Machado is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Brian O'Grady looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner. So now into the box is Jake Cronenworth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A pitch out, the throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch. In now for the Reds, D. Strange Gordon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic and motion, we might have something.
Joey Votto stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Outside, 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham, and it's gone.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, we were just talking about the last home run possibly being a sign that he was running out of gas, and now he serves up another. I just don't think he's got the same sharpness or command on his pitches that he had earlier, and they're making him pay for it.
Now to the plate, here is Nicholas Castellanos. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate. Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
next, it'll be Aristides Aquino. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, the RBI base hit there, and I think it's clear.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bell. Your attention, please.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Pham has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Noah Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Now back, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Out in front of it, strike 1. No hits to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next to the Padres.
And in steps Manny Machado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the first pitch. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That misses 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Change up too low. He walked him.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now here's the first offering. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Machado stands at first with 1 out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Up next, Will Myers, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Slow roller out to short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-2. Into the box, Tyler Naquin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 27.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop.
First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Next up is Joey Votto. Flew out last time up. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 2-3 go the Reds. But they still lead this one 4-2. Cam Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now the pitch. Austin Nola is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Aquino comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting,
Next to dig in, Brian O'Grady. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
The 1-1 home.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Lucas Sims takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Tommy Pham is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. He'll try again 1-2, and he sends it the other way toward right center. Naquin's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now, Eugenio Suarez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Mike Moustakas will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Nicholas Castellanos. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Reds are down. Digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Yeah, man. And going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Manny Machado is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Emilio Pagan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Emilio.
0-1 delivery. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. Next to hit is Aristides Aquino. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Here comes another 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Machado on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time. And here's that one again with Showtrack. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. At the plate now, Donnie Bell. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nola gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. His career line with Doolittle. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your back, visualizing hitting a home run.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner towards second. And that's the first out.
The right fielder.
Stepping up is Will Myers. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Austin Nova is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. San Diego down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score.